Fighting games. Me, as a personal favorite, fighting games is one of my personal favorite genres. So, I've had a lot of experience playing different fighting games. So, I decided I was going to do a little list here. Let's go top 5 badass fighting game characters. Now, for this list, I made up a little stipulations for it because everybody has their own special character that they think is badass and shit. Remember, this is just my own personal opinion. So, if you have your own opinion, leave it down in the comments below. The rules are going to go like this. I pick characters that are basically A, not the main character of the franchise, so to speak. B, aren't cheap characters. You know, characters that you can pull off the same stupid moves to, like, you know, or a character that's been used so much that it's considered cheap now. Or I'm not including boss characters as well, because they deserve a list of their own. Also, I'm not talking about Super Smash Bros. We're talking about straight up fighting games, legit fighting games. Let's begin. Number 5, Martial Law, Tekken franchise. Alright, so, Martial Law. If you don't know who Martial Law is, he's the Bruce Lee looking character from Tekken. There's no secret here, okay? He looks like Bruce Lee. And I think the developers did that on purpose because they were paying homage to the great master Bruce Lee himself. He has a lot of Bruce Lee's fighting stances and fighting styles. The reason why I picked him for top 5 was because every time I played him in Tekken, Tekken Tag, whatever, all the Tekkens, he was fucking hard as shit to beat. And one of the characters is pretty hard to master if you don't know what you're doing. So, he takes the number 5 spot on this list. Number 4, Joe, King of Fighters. Alright, so I'm pretty sure nobody knows who Joe is unless you play King of Fighters or anything like that. Joe is the 3rd member, well, technically the 4th member, but who's really counting? Joe's a smack-talking Muay Thai boxer who's pretty badass. He was one of the first characters I ever saw uppercut a freaking tornado. I mean, that's why me personally, if I was in a fighting game, made me be able to uppercut tornadoes. Because, like, when I say he uppercuts tornadoes, I mean, and not only does he uppercut tornadoes, he can also punch them forward. So it's like a freaking wind tunnel coming directly at you, and you just can't do nothing but sit there and get one of King of Fighters' badass characters. There's another person that was going to be on this list, but I couldn't pick him because he's the main character. So, yeah. Number 3, Scorpion from Mortal Kombat. Alright. So, yeah, Scorpion. Iconic fighter. Everybody knows who Scorpion is. The guy that says, "Get over! Get over here!" Exactly. Guy that pulls a fucking ninja kunai out of his fucking hand, or is it through here? I don't know. He throws a knife at you and pulls you towards him, and then proceeds to fuck you up. I picked Scorpion number 3 on this list because he's a Hellion demon ninja from hell. Well, it's the underworld, but whatever. He can freaking pull people to the underworld, and the longer he's in there, the stronger he gets, and he just starts fucking people up. Not to mention his fatalities are fucking badass. Rips off his fucking face, skull face, and boom, blows you the fuck with it. It's fucking cool. And I always thought that he was a fucking badass character, because that's pretty cool. Who else goes ninja stars and get over here? Everybody knows the freaking phrase "get over here." Everybody does. I don't want to hear it. Seriously, I don't want to hear it. Get over here! Number 2, Ivy from Soul Calibur. Alright. Ivy is fucking badass. There's a lot of badass characters in Soul Calibur to begin with. Damn near the whole cast is fucking badass. But I chose Ivy because she has a freaking sword that doubles as a whip. And when I say she has a sword that doubles as a whip, she fucks you up. Long range attacks, short range attacks, she can even make it turn into a fucking bow and arrow apparently and shoot projectiles out of it. I'm not bullshitting. I just found that out. Like, legit, I was looking up videos and shit, and she legit, there's a combo, she does this thing and shoots an arrow out of her fucking whip. I'm like, so that's a new thing I didn't know she had. So that just added on to her badassness, which got her so high up on this fucking list. Because if you're gonna be a fucking female fighter in a fighting game, you already gotta outshine the fucking men that are in the cast. Alright, because the men are automatically gonna be considered cooler or whatever. And damn near every game, damn near every fighting game, there's always a guy that's overshadowing a girl. And Ivy steps up to the plate with a fucking sword that turns into a whip slash bow and arrow. It's like, fuck you guys, I'm gonna whoop your fucking ass. I'm looking damn sexy while doing it too. Fuck. Alright, top spot time. But before we get there, here are a few honorable mentions. Number 1, Cody from Street Fighter. Alright. I know I'm gonna get a lot of slack for my pick here. But I consider all the possibilities, and Cody came out on top every time. Now, it can't be Ryu because he's the main character. It can't be Akuma because he's the final boss character. Not in exactly every fucking game, but if you are able to make a perfect run on any fucking Street Fighter game after 3, Akuma's the fucking guy you have to fight, unless you're playing Alpha, in which case Akuma's just there. It's like, hey guys, I'm Akuma. It's such. Cody was originally from a game called Final Fight, where it was him, Guy, and Haggard, the now mayor of Metro City. I don't remember what the name of the city was, but he was the main character. It was a side-scrolling beat 'em up, and Capcom enveloped him into the Street Fighter series, which was Street Fighter Alpha. So pretty much, Cody, after Final Fight was over, after Final Fight 2 was over, he was just like, well, there's nothing left to do. All the bad guys are gone, so what the fuck am I supposed to do? So he just decided to go fighting because he was bored. He was so bored that he just decided to pick random street fights with people. And if I'm guessing this right, I don't know if this is true, but if I'm guessing this right, he wanted to keep fighting so badly that he let himself get locked up, because you can fight all you want in fucking prison. So when he found out about a new Street Fighter tournament, he literally broke out of jail. He punched the wall to his cell and walked out. Cody can also uppercut tornadoes and throw rocks, and he has a fighting style that's kind of like the meat and potatoes of Street Fighter. It's slide kicks. He throws sand at you. He has a knife that he can pick up and freaking shank you with. Cody, to me, is a badass character. The baddest of asses of characters. The baddest of asses. Is that a thing? He's awesome to me because not only does he innovate the characteristics that he had from his beat 'em up that he was in, but he also innovated the freaking way that you can fight a real street fight. Now think about it. Everybody in Street Fighter, they're supposed to be street fighters, but fucking there's a guy throwing fireballs. There's another guy throwing fireballs. There's a lot of people throwing fireballs and dudes throwing sonic booms and wrestlers and shit. It's a street fighter. It's a street fight. And what does he do? He actually fights like he's in the fucking street fight. He has a bottle. Not a bottle. He has a metal pipe that he can just pull out of nowhere. He picks up wrenches and knocks you out with that. He legit throws rocks at you. He's a street fighter to me. And to me, that's why I think that he's the most badass character out of fighting games, really. I mean, not counting all the other people who are clearly awesome, but I couldn't put on this list because they're either the final boss, cheap characters, or the main character. But like I said, this is just my honest opinion. If you got your own opinion, by all means, leave it down in the comment below. I love discussing people's ideas or people's different top 5s and stuff in the comments below. It's pretty fun, and we end up having lots of good, cool conversations. So if you have your own comment or whatever, who you think should be number 1 at the top spot, that's following all the rules that I stipulated, by all means, leave a comment below and leave a like, favorite, comment. Well, shit. This concludes another episode of Leo's Top 5. So how about you just stick around, subscribe, and stay tuned for the next one we have. Keep fighting.